Welcome to the online course Learner Psychology Unit for Mental Health, presented by myself, Dr. S. Balamurugan, Assistant Professor, Department of Educational Psychology, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, 97. The content compiled and organized by Dr. Kriyatheswari, Assistant Professor, Department of Early Education, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, 97. Before we get into the topic, just we can have the gist of what are the things that we are going to learn in the fourth unit, mental health. Um, the first, we are going to learn what is the meaning of mental health and what is good mental health, why it is important for a peaceful and happy life, what are the characteristics of good mental health, and symptoms of mentally ill child or person, and the role of school in promoting mental health, and the kind of programs that should be conducted for promoting mental health. Finally, how to improve the mental health in the beginning of school days. So with that, we can conclude this fourth unit. So let me move to the topic mental health. Mental health and its meaning. What is mental health? In simply, we can say mental health is individual's psychological and emotional well-being. In other words, we can say that a state of psychological and emotional well-being of a person who is able to use his or her cognitive and emotional capabilities to meet out his demands and requirements in the society. This is what meaning of mental health. And what is good mental health? If the person who is good mental health, he will be how he will be. So, if a person who is good with mental health, he will enjoy his life. He has the uh, quality of resilient. Resilient in the sense he is easily get over from his past negative experiences or difficult experiences, and he is able to balance different elements of life. Particularly, for example, he should know the tactic of balancing family and finance. Most of the issues have been raised in the family because of the financial issues. If there is not able to balance family and finance in par with, there will be a problem in the family. So you should know how to balance the different elements in life, in particular family and finance. They feel very safe and secure. Always they will be very active and feel safe and secure. They do not bother about anything else. They will be very active and they will be the successors, achieve their full potential. They will, whatever they are doing, they will be the a winner and successful man. So these are the things for a good mental health person who has follow in his life. So we can observe these things from any individual who is good at in his mental health. So this is what the characteristics of good mental health and importance of mental health. Why it is important in the sense to be fit and stable and usually manage emotional difficult situations. This mental health is more important. So emotionally fit and stable person always feel vibrant, not only himself or herself, his surrounding also uh, will be vibrant. That is the beauty of the person who is good at in his mental health. Not with himself only, he also make his surroundings also vibrant, and he know how to easily manage emotionally difficult situations. Whatever may be the situation, he will find the solution and to come out as the successor. He will easily overcome the situations even more difficult. So he should know managing the emotionally difficult situations, and he also very strong in his emotions, and he is, if the emotions strong, definitely there will be, he is physically strong. So these two are travel in parallel. We know that mental health is a personal issue. Though it is a personal issue, the other key factors, which is not in our control, which is external factors that also influence our mental health. What are those external factors? We can see some of the external factors which influence our mental health, like depression, frustration, aggression, and negative thinking. Always we are thinking of pessimistic. So this kind of things, anxiety, fear, this kind of things dominate. These kind of things sometimes influence, factor mental health. And a person who is mentally stable, mental, if he is good at his mental health, he always having the positive sense of what he feels, what he think, and what he acts. So his feeling, thinking, acting will be positive if a person is having very good mental health, which will ultimately lead to a beautiful and peaceful, happy life. And symptoms of mentally ill children or persons. This mentally illness of symptoms have been categorized in three. The first one is physical symptom, the second one is behavioral deviation or behavioral change, third one is emotional symptoms. The physical symptoms we can observe, that is outward, that is external behaviors or external also observable, measurable things that we can witness that if the person who is mentally not good, mentally ill, physically we can observe these kind of symptoms like if the person is affected through ill issues or illness of mental illness, his dumping with fingers, his shivering, his fingers will shiver if we feel if they make anything mistake or errors. Then the facial twitching means they always keep their face as exposing sadness. There will be no glowness on their face. There will be no freshness and active in their face. We know that face is the index of any person's mind. So if the face will show what kind of situation you are. So there will be a facial twitching and nail biting. Sometimes we will in dilemma in taking decisions. If they make some wrong uh, uh, decisions or errors or mistakes have done, we will usually have a habit of nail biting and restlessness, scratching head, stammering, vomiting. This will often happen to the everyone. It is, for example, take the school-going children who are taking for the annual examination. If they are not prepared well or not completed the syllabus, automatically they will get fear, they will get anxiety regarding the examination. So that will make them to get a vomiting and stammering kind of things. So these are the physical symptoms. The second one is behavioral deviations or behavioral changes. Usually the people, some people are very quiet and calm. Sometimes they will burst out if there is any untoward things or if there is any setback or failure. They will burst out into different conditions. They will be very aggressive. For example, if there is a problem or there is any negative things happened or not uh, well with the work in the working company or institution, they will expose anger in the home with your spouse, parents, children, neighbors. So this is they're abnormal sometimes. They're not the one normal position. Then the bullying, hyperactivity, lying, negativism, over school achievement, and gender disturbances. These are the things we can observe through behavioral changes or deviations. In emotional symptoms, there is a persistent anxiety, intense conflicts and tensions, fearness, hatredness, inferior complex, extreme timidity, and this excessive worry. These are the things we can observe through the emotions. Uh, if the person or a child is not good with his mental health. So these are the three symptoms we can learn from a mentally ill person or child. The role of school in promoting mental health of children. Of course, the school is playing very vital role in establishing the relationship between mental health and physical health of children and all the stakeholders of school community. Then it should make emotional stability of the teacher. For that, it should conduct more programs and workshops to the teacher and love for children. Of course, there should not be no limitation for offering love. So teachers are the second parents of child because child most of the time they spend in school campus itself, the teacher and their fellow friends and classmates. So love should be unleashed. So very affectionate with children. They have to give an parenting care to the children. Then meditation and moral education should be given to children, and the self-respect is more important to all the child. So this they should be treated with self-respect. Then establishing very close rapport, that is very fine amicable rapport between teacher and students. Regular medical examination is more important to find out any issues regarding physical, mental, and social to get resolved them. Then teach them how to be patient and provisions of co-curricular activities like taking them to sports, field of educational excursion, and other recreational, freshful activities. So that is a kind of thing that have to be given by the schools, and healthy competition should be created. There should not be no hostility, but healthy competition among the children. And there are four stages of mental health promotion. So the first one is mental well-being. For this, the entire school community is responsible, and the mental health and mental uh, well-being should be integrated in school curriculum. The second one is mental health knowledge, attitude, and behavior. Here, all the students and teachers are very crucial, and they have to be given programs like mental health knowledge, attitude, and behavior. So this to be included part of the general health curriculum. The third one is very crucial one, the psychosocial problems. So these three, the third stage, most of the students they are uh, uh, affected more, and at the same time there's a kind of reluctance among students to expose to this kind of problems to the counselors, teachers, and their peer classmates. So this here, counselors, teachers, and their peer mentors playing very crucial role resolving the psychosocial problems. Whenever the students need help, at the level of issues of psychosocial problems, counselors, teachers should help them whenever they require your help. Then the fourth one is severe problem disorders, that is sometimes chronic disorders. Here, the counselors, school doctors, and other experts who are regarding this severe problems and disorders, they have to be given the professional management help or support to get rid of those issues as quick as possible. So these are the four levels we have to be given mental health related programs at school level. And what kind of programs can be conducted in the schools? Programs and workshops can be organized to enhance the ability of administrators, teachers, support staff to deal with the specific areas of emotional or behavioral disturbance of that the students encounter. Programs for improving teachers' capacity to understand how to make use of other agencies providing mental health services for children. Of course, there are a number of non-organization, non uh, governmental organizations and voluntary organizations apart from the government agencies. They are providing a lot of programs regarding promoting school children mental health. So we can collaborate with them to conduct or offer this kind of mental health programs to the students. We can assign MOU. So it will be useful for promoting mental health among children. The national level campaigns to be conducted to reduce the incidence of certain mental health damaging behaviors like bullying, ragging, corporal punishments, etc. Improvement in the school's social environment can be brought about by encouraging parents' participation through parent program in support of school activities. Of course, parents' role is here more important. That's why the parents also should be given a kind of an orientation and workshop regarding the parenting skill and how they have to be take care of their children and take care of their children's mental health in promotion of this kind of things. And a multidisciplinary mental health team should be established in all schools to provide consultation, the management of student behavioral problem. Of course, this team is more and more important for taking care of the mental health of the students at school level. This mental health team can include representatives of all the stakeholders from governing body, teachers, support staff, parents, non-government, non-profit, NGOs, and other government agencies, the public, volunteers, and society. So this collective work will give you a very good result in promoting mental health of students and children. Governing body can identify and rate problems and opportunities within the school, of course. That is more important one. Schools can be the center for community enhancement projects. Of course, the school playing very important role in promoting community enhancement programs and projects. Those programs will improve health and mental health of the all stakeholders, especially the children and students. They can serve as training centers for parenting skills, where parents learn more about child development and parent effectiveness skills and receive support to enhance feeling of self-worth and competence. And then common characteristics of mentally health person. They are very adaptable and resilient, very quiet and calm, cheerful, conscious, control of life, emotionally balanced, enthusiastic and reasonable, independent in thinking, insight into one's own conduct, habit of well-regulated exercise and meditation, good temperament, physically and mentally, realistic imagination. They do not want or do not live in fantasies or real world. They always want to be realistic and satisfied with work and occupation. Of course, self-contentment is more important and socially adaptable. So there are some kinds of tip for improving mental health. Always be meditation. Never hesitate or feel free to help. Ask for help. Keep the habit of writing journal in the sense of diary. Always to be active by exercise and practices. Be your own. Be outside in nature. Talk to yourself kindly. Do something creative. Always be creative. Look on the bright side. Always be optimistic and practice deep breathing. That is what taking meditation and pranayama, such things. And do your task yourself good at. You know very well what is your plus and minus. So you have to be choose your own best. Avoid social comparison. Never the comparison always is not good. So particular social comparison is totally avoided. Sleep and rest adequately. Watch something that uplifts you. Watch the films and programs that should be uplift or motivate you. That kind of things you can watch in the film or shows. Spend time with the empowering people. Your friends circle or family circle should be always supportive and should motivate you for empowering you to do more and help others, those in need. You must extend your hand. Those in need, you can do your level best to help them. Avoid multitasking and procrastination. You have to do one task at one time at a time. You have to do one task at a time, not multitask. So if you do one task at a time, definitely it will be completed within the time frame. If you do multitasking at one time, it will be delay the work process, and it will be pull down your development and encouragement kind of self-confidence also. So improve your posture and body language, eat nutritious food and drink a lot of water. Remind yourself that you are doing your best. Take a break of social media and your phone. Of course, we have to keep ourselves from other all the social medias. We do not very fond with social media. And we do not sync with also more time, spend more time with social media and phone. So that will affect your mental health. Distance yourself from things that you don't feel good. Always you feel something's not good, definitely you have to be keep away yourself. These are the things, some of the things that is given as a tip for improving mental health. So finally, we can learn what is meaning of mental health, what is good mental health, why mental health is important, the symptoms of mentally ill child or person, and role of school, and what kind of program to be conducted by school in promoting mental health, and other programs for the stakeholders of a school, and what kind of tip can be followed to improve or promote mental health in everybody. So, uh, uh, with this, we can wind up. I think it is very useful for you to give a kind of insight to you to learn about what is mental health and certain things. Uh, I think it is very useful for you once again. So, I think uh, with this, we can wind up. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.